This is the updated barrel lockdown kit, or BLK abbreviated, installation video. What you get are 3 spacers, an EHSR or enhanced top stabilization ring, and a barrel shim, which is a small circular shim. How you install it. Take your upper receiver. This works for a number of different types of guns. It's a very simple concept, relatively applicable, so you can sort of go from there. Remove this little brass ring, which came with your hop-up unit, which was essentially vestigial anyway, and remove this little spring, as it never did much, and again, now you don't need it. Take your enhanced top stabilization ring, thin end towards the hop-up unit, slide it down over your barrel, press it into place, just gently. You now have spacers. It'll take a little trial and error. You pick how many spacers are necessary to butt up against, in the inside of your outer barrel, how many are necessary to press up against that so that your hop unit, your chamber, is justified correctly against the rear face of your gearbox or whatever stop is in your particular platform. There was a bit of testing done to see how many spacers were required, and the average, well, not the average, the extreme, and excluding a few which required 10 or 12 spacers, were 5. So this actually counts for about 2.5 spacer lengths, and then you have 3 other spacers that come with the kit. Install this. Now this will hold against your outer barrel group both this way and by pressing back this way. So you install that, then slide the whole thing back into place. Little wiggle, little push, and there you go. Again, little trial and error will be necessary to see how much, again, in the AR platform, how much will be necessary to get your hop chamber butted as far backward as it goes against the front of your gearbox while you can still drive the front pin through. Now, it should be noted in previous versions of this manual, it was recommended that you tap the EHSR into place, or it was demonstrated that you tap it into place. A number of people took this too far and created one of 3 failures, which is either splitting the front of their hop chamber, stripping the tabs off of their retaining C-clip, or fracturing the ring itself. None of these are particularly desirable outcomes, and driving the ring itself quite forcefully into the hop chamber doesn't actually improve stabilization. That's not really how it functions. So, finally, your barrel shim. Easy enough. Take it. You'll probably want it centered because you typically want your barrel to be, if it's flexed at all, flexed slightly downward, as that's been shown to improve accuracy. Think of it as sort of a very, very minimal LRB, if anything at all. Press that into place. Take your flash hider, which in this case is atrocious gaudy orange. Screw it back on, and you're done. Hope that was relatively simple, straightforward, and I hope this is a better version of the guide than previously. A little more concise, a little more thorough, a little more helpful. Thanks for watching, guys.